Welcome students, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to discuss about the various criteria of animal classification. In last video we have discussed the general characteristics of kingdom Animalia and enlisted the various criteria of animal classification. Out of these, the first criteria is levels or grades of organization. In case of kingdom Animalia, the animals are classified into three different grades of organization, that is cell level of grade of organization, tissue level grade of organization, and last one that is organ and system level of organization. So all these grades of organization found in animals, and depending upon the basis of that three grades, animals are classified into cellular level of organization, tissue level of organization, and organ and system level of organization. Before that, you have to know the various phyla of kingdom Animalia. These are the examples of that particular grade of organization, that is maybe one of the example of asymmetry or bilateral symmetry or cellular level of organization. You have to know the evolutionary sequential list of various phyla of kingdom Animalia. You must know the meaning of every animal, name of that animal, and one of the example, or you have to remember the various example of that phyla. See here first one, that is entire kingdom Animalia get divides into two subkingdoms on the basis of presence or absence of notochord. If notochord is present, then these animals are called as chordate, and if notochord is absent, then such group of animals are called as non-chordates. So I have listed these animals, non-chordate first 10 phyla, and last one that is 11th phyla of chordata. See here again first one, name of phylum and their example. First phylum, that is Porifera. In this phylum the power bearing animals are included. Power bearing animals are included in phylum Porifera. What is meaning of pori? Pori means porous. Small minute pores are present on the surface of animal body, and power bearing animals are called as Porifera. One of the example is Cycon, or they are commonly called as sponges. Then second phylum Coelenterata or Cnidaria. In that phyla, the digestive system is sac-like, that is coelenteron is present, and presence of coelenteron animals are included in this phyla, that is Coelenterata, or it is also called as Cnidaria. Here Cnidaria start from C, but C is here silent. Cnidaria, one of the example of that phyla, Hydra. Then Ctenophora, next phylum Ctenophora. These animals show presence of light emission, and therefore they are called as bioluminescence, and one of the example, or they are commonly called as comb jellies. Then Platyhelminthes, platy means flat, helminth means worm. Flat worms are included in this phylum. Chaptekrumi असं आपण म्हणतो याला. One of the example is liver fluke. Flat worms, liver fluke example आहे. Ascahelminthes, ascos म्हणजे thread आणि helminth म्हणजे worm, कृमी. थ्रेड लाईक वर्म्स असतील किंवा राऊंड वर्म्स असणार आहे, त्यांना आपण गोल कृमी असं म्हणणार आहे. एखादं एक्झाम्पल काय आहे तर त्याचं ॲस्कॅरिस. पुढे फायलम ॲनेलिडा. ॲन्युलस म्हणजे रिंग, लिडा म्हणजे रिंग असणारे प्राणी, किंवा या फायलम मध्ये ॲनिमल बॉडी डिवाइड्स इनटू मेनी स्मॉल सेगमेंट्स, अँड सेगमेंटेड बॉडीड ॲनिमल्स आर included in this phylum, that is phylum Annelida. One of the example is earthworm. Then Arthropoda. Arthros means joint and poda means legs. In this phylum, animals show presence of jointed appendages. One of the example is prawn. And phylum Mollusca. Mollusca means soft-bodied animals. Soft-bodied animals are included in this phylum Mollusca. And one of the example is snail. Then next phylum, that is Echinodermata. Here Echinos means spines and derma means skin. Spiny skinned animals are called as echinoderms. काटेरी त्वचा असणारे प्राणी आहेत हे. एखादं एक्झाम्पल त्याचं इथं आपण लिहिलेलं आहे ते स्टारफिश. त्याच्यानंतर हेमिकॉर्डेटा. हेमिकॉर्डेटामध्ये हेमी आणि कॉर्डेटा असे जर दोन शब्द केले तर हेमी म्हणजे हाफ आणि कॉर्डेटा म्हणजे नोटोकॉर्ड प्रेझेंट. हाफ नोटोकॉर्ड इज प्रेझेंट इन दिस फायलम हेमिकॉर्डेटा. One of the example is Balanoglossus. Then next one, phylum Chordata. It shows presence of notochord, therefore it is included in phylum Chordata. And examples of that phylum Chordata from Pisces up to the higher animals, that is mammals, fish, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals are included in that phylum, that is phylum Chordata. So you have to remember all that phyla in sequential manner. Evolutionary sequence आहे हा असाच लक्षात ठेवायला पाहिजे. त्याचे एक्झाम्पल्स पण आपण असेच लक्षात ठेवायला पाहिजेत की जेणेकरून एखाद्या क्रायटेरियामध्ये कोणत्या फायलममध्ये सापडतो त्याचं एक्झाम्पल काय हे तुम्हाला इझिली सांगता येईल. याच्यासाठी ही लिस्ट तुम्ही पाठ करायची आहे. त्याचे प्रोनाऊन्सिएशन आणि तुमचे जे स्पेलिंग आहे ते बरोबर आले पाहिजे. त्याच्यासाठी बऱ्याच वेळा तुम्ही ही लिस्ट आहे ती पाठ केली पाहिजे, म्हणली पाहिजे आणि वहीमध्ये 2दा-3दा लिहून काढली पाहिजे. बघा इकडे पुन्हा एकदा पोरिफेरा, सिलेंटेराटा, टिनोफोरा, प्लॅटीहेल्मिन्थीस, अस्कॅहेल्मिन्थीस, ॲनेलिडा, आर्थ्रोपोडा, मोलुस्का, इकायनोडर्माटा, हेमिकॉर्डेटा and chordata. Then we get into the different criteria of the animal classification. First criteria is grades of organization. During studying these grades of organization, animals are classified into 3 types, that is cell level grade of organization, tissue level grade of organization and organ and system level of grade of organization. In case of first type, only cells comes together to forms a body and each and every cell carries different functions, but here tissue formation is absent. One of the example is phylum Porifera, only shows presence of cell aggregate, body plan or cellular level of organization, in which example is Cycon or sponges shows presence of cellular level of grade of organization. Then tissue level organization found in next two phyla, that is phylum Coelenterata and phylum Ctenophora. Example, that is Hydra, shows presence of tissue level of organization, in which body plan is a blind sac type of body plan is found in this type of animals, and here tissue formation is present but organ formation is absent. Cells comes together to form tissue for carrying the specific functions. So this type of grade of organization is called as cell tissue level of organization. Then next type, that is organ system level of organization. In higher animals from phylum Platyhelminthes up to the Chordata, all animals show presence of various organs, formation of organs as well as from different organs. System formation occurs in that phyla. Therefore, all these phyla shows presence of organ system level of organization. Examples here in this chart, from Platyhelminthes up to the chordate, animal shows presence of organ formation and system formation. Therefore, such type of grade of organization is called as organ system level of organization. Then we get into the next criteria, that is body symmetry. See here, in case of animal, on the basis of type of body symmetry, animals are classified into 3 types. See here, asymmetrical animals, bilateral symmetrical animals and radial symmetrical animals. In case of asymmetrical animals, animal body cannot be divided into 2 equal halves. इथून जर आपण असा मधून सेक्शन घेतला तर या बॉडीचे समान 2 भाग होत नाहीत. So in this type of symmetry, animal body cannot be divided into 2 equal halves by any plane. कोणत्याच प्लेन मधून या ॲनिमलचे 2 भाग होत नाहीत. म्हणजे काय, त्याला आपण म्हणतो असिमेट्री. In this type of symmetry, is found in phylum Porifera. Example is Cycon, or commonly called as sponges. These are asymmetrical animals. This symmetry is called as asymmetry, and animals are called as asymmetrical animals, in which animal body cannot be divided into 2 equal halves by any plane. Then next one, bilateral symmetry. In this type of symmetry, animal body can be divided into 2 equal halves. See here, this is the diagram of frog. In this animal, body can be divided into 2 equal halves. Right आणि लेफ्ट halves मध्ये त्याचं भागामध्ये रूपांतर होत आहे, 2 समान भाग होत आहेत. बरोबर मधून हा ॲक्सिस गेलेला आहे, म्हणायचं सिमेट्रिकल ॲक्सिस आणि ह्या ॲक्सिसमुळे शरीराचे दोन समान भाग होतात. आपल्या शरीराचे सुद्धा दोन समान भाग होतात. बरोबर नाकाच्या वरून डोक्यामधून जर आपण अशी उभी रेष आखली तर आपल्या शरीराचे दोन समान भाग होतात. राईट हाफ आणि लेफ्ट हाफ असं असणार आहे. त्यामुळं बायलॅटरल सिमेट्रिकल ॲनिमलमध्ये शरीराचे समान दोन भाग होतात एका आणि एकाच ॲक्सिसमधून. So these animals can be divided into two equal halves by only one plane. So such animals are called as bilateral symmetrical animals. One of the example is frog. See here, this is diagram of frog. In addition to this, here different phyla shows presence of bilateral symmetry. Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Hemichordata and Chordata. They show presence of bilateral symmetry. Then next type of symmetry is radial symmetry. Third one, radial symmetry means here symmetrical axis goes through radius. Radius कशाला असतो? वर्तुळाला असतो किंवा सर्कलला असतो. बॉडी सर्क्युलर असेल तरच त्याचे समान बऱ्याच वेळा भाग होतात आणि त्याला मेनी सिमेट्री ॲक्सिस असणार आहेत. सिमेट्री जास्त असतील तर आपण त्याला काय म्हणणार आहे? रॅडियली सिमेट्रिकल ॲनिमल्स. In case of this radial symmetrical animal, body of an animal can be divided into two equal halves by many planes. See here, this is one plane. By this plane, this body divides into two halves. बघा याच्यामध्ये 5 आर्म आहेत. 2 आणि अर्धा आर्म एका बाजूला, हे 2 आणि अर्धा आर्म एका बाजूला, म्हणजे 5चे बरोबर अडीच असे दोन भाग होत आहेत. म्हणजे हा एक सिमेट्रिकल ॲक्सिस आहे. तसाच आपण दुसरा सिमेट्रिकल ॲक्सिस हा दाखवू शकतो की याच्यामधून सुद्धा ॲनिमलचे दोन समान भाग होतात. असे 5 वेळा आपण सिमेट्री ॲनिमलमध्ये दाखवू शकतो. म्हणजे हा ॲनिमल कसा आहे? 5 सिमेट्री असणारा ॲनिमल आहे. पेंटामेरस सिमेट्रिकल ॲनिमल आहे. व्हॉट इज नेम ऑफ दिस ॲनिमल? इट इज स्टारफिश. In which phylum starfish is included? See here. बघा बरं स्टारफिश कुठे आहे? Starfish is included in phylum Echinodermata. So phylum Echinodermata shows presence of radial symmetry. In addition to this, coelentrates are also circular or cylindrical animals and they show presence of radial symmetry. In this way, we have completed here the type of body symmetry, that is animals are divided into three types: asymmetrical animal, bilateral symmetrical animal and radially symmetrical animal. What is the example? Asymmetrical animal is found in phylum Porifera. Bilateral symmetrical animals found in Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Echinodermata and Chordata. See here, the phylum 8 and 9, Mollusca and Echinodermata or Mollusca show presence of asymmetry, because in case this larval form bilateral symmetry is present, but in case of Mollusca torsion is present. Because of this torsion, adults are asymmetrical, whereas larva shows presence of symmetry or bilaterally symmetrical. So this is exceptional case in case of Mollusca, that is larva shows bilateral symmetry but adult shows presence of asymmetry because of the presence of torsion, especially in case of gastropoda. So these are the various animals, grouping of animals on the basis of type of body symmetry.